What's up, everybody? Runfail here, back with another video, and this time we're centering on a brand new character here, currently overlooking the Druid Grove. This is the latest iteration of my Wood Elf Ranger, who I have played in the past. I played him. This is the second character I played through early access when it first came out a few years ago. The first being the rogue, and then immediately after that doing a ranger. But it was a lot different back then, so this is something I'm looking forward to getting my hands on again. Just because the ranger is like one of my favorite classes, and I know I'm not playing it at launch, so I've got one last hoorah to get it out of my system, so that I can fully focus on the druid. But I did want to talk to you guys about the ranger today. I think it's a really amazing class. There's a lot of stuff you can do. It's got a lot of DPS and versatility to it. So we're going to talk about that today. If this is your first time to one of my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And of course, do all the other things. Check out the Discord, join as a member, all great things to do. Let's talk Ranger. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the early Ranger so that you can kind of get an idea of what this looks and feels like in the first stages of the game. We're currently sitting at level 3, and this is a Beastmaster build. So at level 3 you get to choose your direction. One is Hunter, the other one is Beastmaster. I prefer to go Beastmaster because I like having an animal companion, and you can pick the types of animal companions that you have. So this Ranger's Companion is what you're looking for down here in your hotbar. And when you click that, you get a variety of options. You get Dire Raven, Bear Companion, Wolf Spider Companion, Boar Companion, Wolf Companion, right? And they all do different things, like the wolf does lunging bite, so on and so forth. I'll do a separate video just about the Ranger pets later on, but that's a quick overlook at it. Also, find familiar, which is amazing because and again, I'll do a completely separate episode about familiars. But I get spider, raven, rat, frog, crab, and cat. The short version is that the pet, the companion, is actually kind of beefy and has 11 hit points. You know, not as beefy as you, but it has some hit points to it. So it could take a hit or two. But it can do things, and it's somewhat useful in combat as like something that's going to come in and harry the mob from the flank, try not to get hit, you know what I mean? And the Raven likewise. The Raven only has 1 hit point, but it can blind mobs, and it does a small amount of damage when it attacks. But the blind is really, really cool because it's a nice debuff on the mob. So the two of those together, combined with my ranged DPS with the bow, is quite nice. Now, of course, you can go melee with this if you want to. That is an option that is entirely up to you. Alright, I went with the Wood Elf Racels because I think they work really cool with the Ranger. So Wood Elves, it says, these elves spend their reclusive lives in Faerun's forests. Decades of training in archery and camouflage are enhanced by an otherworldly swiftness. And then I went with a folk hero background. And those are my stats. 12 strength, 16 dex, 14 con, int at 10, wisdom at 14, charisma at 10. To be honest with you, I probably don't need my wisdom so high this early on in the game, but it's worth kind of looking ahead for when you're playing. So I like to always do that, so that as I get to level 4, 5, and etc., you know, the spells start to become a little beefier. So I'm pretty happy with the way this character is built. Absolute Bane, Dark Vision, Fey Ancestry. This is great. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and I can't be put to sleep. It's awesome. Magebreaker. I have a history of battling spellcasters. I've got proficiency in Arcana and True Strike. It's really cool. We have Beast Tamer. Find familiar without expending a spell slot. And finally, I went with Archery, +2 bonus to ranged weapon attacks. It's cool stuff, man. Cool, cool, cool stuff. As far as spells go, I am rocking Cure Wounds, Speak with Animals, Hail of Thorns, Find Familiar. I do have Speak to the Dead, True Strike. That's from an item, I believe. Ranger's Companion, and of course the abilities I can do with my weapons. Like I said, I'm really happy with this build so far. We might go get into some trouble here in a little bit and look at some combat, but for the most part, this has been just focused on being, you know, somebody who's at home in the wild and has a couple of animal companions, and I want to be the ranged DPS of the group. I am not building a two-handed or dual-wielding ranger, which some people prefer, but I like to go the ranged option, so that's what this character is focused on. So I want to try a little bit of combat to show you guys what this looks like. Up ahead, there is a town with there's an ambush waiting for us. I'd like to get involved in that and show you guys what a little bit of combat looks like. But in order to do that, we're going to do a little bit of prep first because since I have pre-warning of how this fight works, we're going to bring these guys back here. I'm going to take my guy. We're going to run up. And we're going to sneak.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Now I know there's an ambush coming up here, and this is an interesting thing I could show you a little bit of combat details as well. The red is where they'll see you, so just don't step in the red. And if you see the red moving, it's because the target is also moving, and you'll have to figure out whether or not, you know, you can walk behind them or not, or follow them around, but it's essentially their line of sight. So as long as you don't get stuck in their line of sight, you should be fine with sneak. Now, I can't move the camera back or enough up or down or in any of the angles, etc., to see all the mobs in here. So what we can do is we can go into tactical view with the O button. And now we're doing a top down, and we can pan out. We can see, oh, there's 3 over here, and at least 1 over there that I can see at the moment. Oh, 2. There's 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 mobs. And having previously done this, you could sneak in here. You can get your party up on the rooftops with sneak and take them by surprise, punch them off rooftops and stuff. There's all sorts of fun stuff you can do. But I am going to attempt to draw them out down through this gate, which acts as a funnel, and have them chase me out down to my party who's waiting at the bridge behind me. At least that's the theory. We're going to see if this works or not. So I am in tactical view here. I just want to hit something with the bow. 75, 65. Let's go for the 75% chance. Boom! Surprised. Go back into sneak. You can wheedle stuff down here. Let's do this again. Boom. Sneak. Stealth failed. They saw me. So now they're all red, right? The first thing I want to do is dash my ass out of here. As far as I can run. Come on, buddy. Alright. Now this should have pulled everything else into combat now. All my buddies, we can group up again. Now, I want to pull my wolf back here real quick. So I'm going to click on my wolf. I don't know that I can control it yet, actually. I have to probably end my turn.
No.
Alright, now they should all chase me. They might still be able to hit me, or hit somebody. They can still hit Renfail, and my bird and my wolf. So that's, you know, hopefully I don't lose a pet here. I might. You never know. Definitely got my raven, so they got my raven for sure. So they're messing me up. They're messing me up from a distance, and I did lose my raven, which sucks. But you know, they only have 1 hit point. All right, into my turn. Alright. Now, we're far enough back that I don't necessarily need to do anything with Gale at the moment. So we're just going to hold tight, because they will have to move up and get off the rooftops to come get us once I get my wolf back out of their range. It looks like I'm sacrificing my wolf during this. I wish you did have more control over your pets, so that you could separate them out like group mates. I'm gonna attempt to dash, but he has 1 hit point. I have a feeling he's gonna get eaten, get burned.
To focus.
Oh well, let's go ahead and heal the Woofy Woof.
Take you.
Okay. Also, let's heal Renfail a little bit.
Take you.
Okay. So they're gonna have to start moving now. Okay. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to move her up just a little bit here.
My path be true.
Okay. Have her hide.
Waits.
Next. Ooh, they're summoning wargs. That's fun. Alright, I'm going to back up just a skosh.
All right.
Drop into
Time to
hide.
stalk about.
Come on down. Alright, there we go. Coming through the gate. That's what I was looking for. So, Gale, can you get him, bro? Not enough movement, but I can hit right here. That's good
Shall be
enough. I love his animation. But now get back, Gale. Or at least hide.
Oh, to cast on bended knee.
Yeah. Alright. Now, at the very least, I've got a grease at the choke point. If I can get some of them in it, we're going to hit it with a fire. I'm going to drop my wolf back a little bit more because he's still low on hit points. Hide as well.
Can't afford to let up.
You come back.
On the move.
Drop a heal on the wolf.
Take you.
Thank you very much. Drop a heal on Renfail.
Take you.
Also hide. Oh, I can't hide. Alright, so we're starting to get stuff coming up. There's not enough in the grease pit yet for me to want to do anything, so I'm going to stay hidden. Commercial time, everyone. Huge shout out to the Guild Champions, who are our highest tiered membership here on YouTube. We've got Bubbleonia, Ancient Entity, Crazy's Relative, Remy D. Thanks so much for your support here on the channel. And of course, to all of our members who help keep me full time here on YouTube. Thanks so much for your support, for being here, for checking in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, super chat any live streams or premieres you see, super thanks any video uploads you see. Don't forget YouTube Shorts in that category as well. And hopefully, we'll see you in the next live stream. Don't forget the Discord. Links are down below. Let's get back to the video. They're lining up the fence. They really don't want to come out, do they? Let's poke them a little bit.
Breathe deep and move.
All right. There's one in it. In it to win it. There's at least one in it and two right on the edge. Can I get all three of them, I wonder? I'm still not ready to drop my fireball. What I could do, hit them with a cloud of daggers if they're going to stand there in the door like a bunch of idiots.
doubts to myself.
Alright, Wolf should be good now. We're going to leave him as
Stay
is.
focused.
Let's move you back up.
On I go.
Drop
Not
you
the
into
bravest
hide.
strategy, I'll admit.
Alright, well I think we can run up and provoke an attack here.
It has it.
That's an interesting POV to take. Did you see where he went to? Up on the wall somewhere, right there. I can get him back
Won't
though.
take me yet.
Right back at you, bro.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Alright, it saw me and I'm poisoned. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, try to hide there. Screw it. Let's firebolt his ass.
Macabre.
Very nice. Alright, let's bring the wolf back up. We're wheedling him down now. You don't need to hide anymore, bro. Go ahead and dash, actually.
Let's end this.
Alright.
On my way.
They're inside the house, aren't they? We're gonna have to go in there and get them out, I have a feeling.
Make way.
That's a friendly looking shadow. Time to press ahead.
I don't fancy their chances.
I probably should drop the blade cloud of daggers. Problem is we still got grease on the floor.
This will protect me.
We're all gonna get hit as we
Onward.
try to get into this place. This is gonna be awesome. As he won't come out of that building, so we're gonna have to go in and get him. Oh, he's moving. Alright, let's dash to the edge of this and see if I
Guide
can
me.
jump over it. Oh, I hit it anyway. Damn it.
Hope this ends well.
Oh, I hit it anyway. Yeah, he can't jump. Well, fuck it.
Let's light them up.
Let's go, bro.
The wisp
Come on, Gale. Get in there.
with haste. Watch my back while I take a look.
And he saved. Go, puppy, go. As far as you can go?
I'm ready. Onward.
She saved. There it comes. Finally. It's because it can actually reach me. What a douche. Oh, I'm up here now. You're done.
This is your end.
No more poking people from the window. So there you have it, everybody. That was a fun encounter with us all getting snagged in Greece. Now, there's obviously a lot more to the Ranger as you get deeper into wilderness settings with the audios, cues, and stuff where you'll be sneaking along and you'll be like, oh, I recognize this, and this looks like a dragon, and this looks like this looks like this. It's a lot of flavor if you are going to be doing a lot of, exploration type gameplay. We're going to be out in the outdoors and you want a good ranged character. I think that the marksman style ranger is well worth it. Now, I know some people prefer dual wielding. If you had asked the 16-year-old me which version of a ranger I preferred, I would have told you the dual wielding as well, because one of the very first D&D characters I played, whose name was actually Renfield, was a half-elf ranger who almost never used his bow. He was dual wield all the way. And You know, over the years, I've matured into someone who much prefers the ranged DPS. I don't care if it's the best or the most optimal or any of those BS terms that people use to try to qualify what is quote unquote best. I just know that I like playing a really cool, it's not a Legolas style elf. It's not, because let's face it, you know, we're not doing pew 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 and acrobatics and everything else. But I like being, you know, a rooted wood elf, you know, type of ranger who has a connection with the animals and the world around them, much like a druid. It's one of the reasons I went with the forest gnome for my druid, because I like the role play aspect. This is an RPG, after all, a role playing game. So if you got to the end, you liked this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And of course, tune in to all the live streams as we continue to play through early access all the way up to the launch of this game, where I will be playing lots of different characters over the years to come. Don't forget our Discord, links are down below, and I'll see everybody in the next episode.